Hey guys, how's it going? David in Arc here, and just wanted to do a. It's probably not going to be quick, but I was thinking maybe a quick little video. Well, we'll see. um, but first of all, you guys are awesome. I mean, 1,500 of you have decided to subscribe and follow along and make me part of your regular YouTube watching, and I just it blows my mind, and thank you so much. I've been reading a lot of the comments, and of course, I've been reading comments, since we started this, and I try to answer them as best I can, as often as I can, and as truthfully as I can. I wanted to let you know that I appreciate all the feedback, whether it's good, bad, ugly. As I'm recording this, I released the Can AI Fly Planes? And the best comment, and I apologize now, I don't have it handy. No, I might have it handy. Pardon me, real quick. Let me jump out here real quick. I just like because Charles Williams had the absolute best comment. Of course, the AI is not going to fly the plane. You're in a car. You're on the ground. Dumb. So sometimes I just don't think things through. So I'm going to redo or do another video where I'm actually in the air, so the AI has a reason to get off the ground. But anyhow, it's things like that though. It's those kinds of comments and feedback that those are the things that I need. So I thought it'd be fun to do kind of a quick read your comments. So I'm going to read some of the comments. I don't know how to do the little pop-up thing. I mean, I have a vague idea of how to do the little pop-up thing. This won't be one of those. I'm just going to read some of the things you guys have said. Um, and then I'm going to do a quick 10 things you might not know about David and Ark. So there you go. So let's start with the big one. Okay, you see me, right? I put my face cam in some of the videos. I quit doing that, by the way, just because between the speed of my computer and the horrid speed of my internet, uh, adding my face is adding a lot to the size of the files that are being recorded, and it also makes my games laggy, and so we're not going to mess with that for a while anyway. But the number one thing, these are the comments that I get. Uh, you're old. You're so old. Holy bleep, this guy is old. So, in fact, I had a comment the other day that was something along the lines, and I'm going to paraphrase, but something along the lines of, "Holy cow, you're old. Don't you have a job that you do?" And which I thought was also kind of funny. So let's just get that out there. Um, I guess in terms of YouTubers, I guess I'm old. I don't know. I'm in my upper 40s. I'm not quite 50 yet, so there's that. I don't know. I'm just a dad recording video games. I've been playing video games, since I was, I don't know, what, 9, 7, somewhere in there, whenever video games started. So anyhow, yeah, I'm older. I'm an older YouTuber. I love playing the games, love having fun, love interacting with you guys. So yeah, that's there you go. There it is. As for having a job, yes, as a matter of fact, I specifically am recording this in my office. I work 40 plus hours a week and manage to carve out time for family life, for other things that are going on, and still try to post 2 videos a day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, you know, my gut reaction is to say, I don't understand why other folks aren't. How are you not doing this? If I'm an old man and I can work 40 plus hours a week and manage to kick out a couple of videos a day, I don't know. Seems like other folks ought to be able to whip that out. But I understand not everybody has the same life. Not everybody can do that, can devote the time. But you know, um, don't knock it till you try it. So there you go. All right. Where do you live? What country or state do I live in? I live in the United States. I know sometimes it's hard to tell because I throw in all kinds of weird little accents. I like to do accents when I'm doing videos. But anyhow, I do. I live in the United States, and I live in Arkansas. I was not born in Arkansas. We'll talk about that in a minute. But that's where I live with my wife and kids. So there you go. One One comment, he sounds constipated. Okay, that's not what I'm going for. I think that's actually kind of funny that I really hadn't thought of that. And I guess some of the intros may sound that way. And I apologize if that's the mental image that you're getting watching watching the videos. I don't know what to say about that. That's awesome. Another question I get a lot: can I live stream and do multiplayer? Um, I have done. I mean, obviously, I did multiplayer with GTA and with the Ghost in the Shell. But the problem I have is I had to actually go to my son's house in order to do that. He has way better internet than I do. I live way out in the boonies. And so my internet service provider, the upload speed is like 256K. So that's barely enough to do anything really. I'm going to try some multiplayer. We're going to get in, play some games. We'll see what happens. So um, eventually, supposedly, my internet service provider has told me that they're working on upgrading the service in my area. As you can see, I'm breathing, not holding my breath, folks. I'll end up blue, passed out on the floor. Not happening. So anyway, eventually, I do want to get into more multiplayer and live stream. Just right now, I can't, or it's not very good. In fact, I have a video that I posted a while ago that shows you 800 millisecond ping times in Rocket League. It's not a pretty video. um, let's see. I had one comment that said I should make shorter videos. And then I had another comment that said I should make longer videos. So, you know what? I'm going to keep doing what I do. I know that some folks like the shorter, 10, 15-minute videos. And I know other folks like the longer format, the 45-minute to an hour long videos. It's I know different videos appeal to different people. It depends on how you're watching it, where you're watching it, that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry if the videos aren't the length that you like, but hopefully there'll be videos that I am making that will be the length that matches what you're wanting to watch and what you want to see and what you like to see me do in videos. So we'll just kind of keep rolling with that and kind of go from there. You I had somebody say, I look like a jolly fellow. I'm taking that as a compliment, I think. But for the most part, yeah, why not? Life is way too short to be taken as seriously as a lot of people take it. Have fun. I mean, that's why I'm an old man playing games, putting it on YouTube. I'm having fun. It's something that, if I were a kid, if this were available when I was a kid, I'd be all over it. It's not. This is when it's available. And this is where I am. And so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to keep doing it. And, well, frankly, I'm going to keep doing it. You guys have been incredibly awesome with your support and your feedback and everything you guys have been doing with me and for me on the channel. I mean, it's been fantastic, and it truly blows me away the support that you guys give me. I mean, I don't know what I expected when I started putting out videos. Well, yeah, I do actually. I expected like 4 people that I know to actually like ever watch any of them, but it's grown so much more than that, and that's all you. That's all you guys. You guys are watching. You're giving feedback. You're subscribing. You're liking what I'm doing. Not everybody, I know. Some people, come and go, and that's just the nature of it, and that's cool. As I've always said, if the whole thing collapses and we're back to those 4 folks who like to watch my videos, you know what? The 5 of us will hang out and we'll have a good time. But in the meantime, while everyone else is watching and while you are watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It is freaking awesome. It really is. And then I had a comment. I get this a lot. You should kill yourself. You're not doing any good. You should off yourself. You should kill yourself. But yeah, I'm almost 50. Ain't gonna happen. Even if I were 12, ain't gonna happen. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna let some anonymous person hiding behind an online persona decide what I'm going to do with my life, man. Sorry, it amazes me that that's how people think and act, and they, and I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to get preachy on you, but seriously, go find something else to do, really. All right, so anyhow, those are some of the comments you guys have left, and I appreciate them so much. So let's get into 10 things you might not know about David and Ark. All right, so first of all, let's start with a big one. Well, it's a big to me. I was born. That's always a plus. But I was actually born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm a die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I know that's kind of two things, but we'll just treat it as one. So there's that. I was an atheist up until the age of 19. I'm a Christian now. I have nothing against either party or whatever else you happen to believe in terms of spirituality or lack thereof or avoidance thereof, whatever, you know, each person does their own thing. And it's up to each person to find what they believe in what helps them get through the tough times, what helps them celebrate the good times. So that's another thing. I am married. I have two kids, so son and a daughter. And in fact, if you've checked out my son's channel, Tyler JH7, I think he's done some face cam stuff. But anyhow, you can check his stuff out. It's been a while since he's posting. And I totally get. I know earlier I kind of went on a rant about working and posting videos. I totally get. He's in college and he's working and got a girlfriend and got the roommates and doing all the stuff. I totally get that. I really do. And he wants to post more, just not in a position for that yet. And I totally get those of you that are in the same position. You're doing a bunch of different things, and you're not able to take the time to be able to post. Just take a breath. Those of you that are, I don't know, upset or angry about those of us that are posting and working, it's okay. It'll be okay. I'm able to do that. I make the time to do that. You might be able to make the time to do that. You might not. It's all good. We all do our own thing. It's all cool. I've lived in several places around the United States. For a while, I lived in Colorado. For a while, I lived in Virginia. I lived in other places as well. But just to throw that out there in case somewhere down the road it comes up. Yeah, I used to live in Colorado, used to live in Virginia, like I said, several other states. So moved around a lot when I was growing up, in and around the Pittsburgh area. My dad was in the government, and so we moved around a lot. Not like secret CIA or nothing. Just it was just he didn't like to stay in the same job too long. I have two self-published books. One is a collection of short stories, and another is a novel that I've written. And you can check those out at lulu.com/DavidNArk. Feel free to check those out. At one time, a long, long time ago, I was a FIFA certified football referee. In fact, I was a referee, and my dad was a referee, and my brother was a referee all at the same time. And there were times where we would referee FIFA games as the trio on the field, and that was very, very cool. That was awesome stuff. I was in much, much better shape in those days. But anyhow, speaking of used to be, I used to be lifeguard certified at one point. Again, being in shape has a lot to do with that. Yeah, I was actually lifeguard certified. I was one of the few folks in the class to get certified who actually managed to. One of the things we had to do, the instructor was flailing about, and you had to come up behind the instructor and put him in a hole and carry him off to safety while you were in the water. And I was one of the few that was able to completely restrain the instructor. Again, I was in much better shape, a lot younger. Anyway, let's see what else. I am the co-host of a live weekly online show. It's called EduTech Guys, EduTechGuys.com. We broadcast every Wednesday live at 4 p.m. Central Time. So feel free to tune in and check that out if you like. Again, let's see, I've already talked about some of these. I am in my upper 40s. I realize now that makes me ancient in terms of YouTube game players, evidently. But you know what? I'm good with that. I'm cool. Hey, we're having fun. I'm having fun. So as long as I continue to enjoy it, I'm going to keep doing it. I'd actually, and I've mentioned this before, I'd actually like to be able to do it up to the point where I don't actually have to work here anymore. I could devote all of my time to making gaming videos. And if and when that ever happens, I know I will be bumping up to 3 videos per day. And I already have the schedule and everything. So it's just a matter of getting to that point. So anyhow, and then number 10, I make it a point to reply to comments. Um, and I know that may not seem like a big deal, but I've been around YouTube since basically it started. Um, I stopped by a lot of channels. I look through the comments because that's one of the things that I look to see. Is the creator also a part of the community? And it's really surprising how many are not. I mean, I read through the comments and nothing back from the creator. And I get it. I understand, especially if you've got, millions or heck, even tens of thousands. Um, it's a lot of comments to have to read through, but still, I don't see much interaction with a lot of YouTubers, and that's not how to me, for me, that's not how I want to build this community. As I said, you guys have been awesome in terms of offering feedback, in terms of leaving comments, in terms of being critical at some of the things that I do, but also offering suggestions how to fix those things. Again, the AI plane thing that I just put out earlier today, that's a great example. You know, the reason why the AI isn't flying the plane is because I'm in a car on the ground. Duh. I mean, it's those little things that sometimes I don't put two and two together and think, oh yeah, well, of course they're not going to fly. I'm on the ground. Um, but in the suggestions you guys have, especially with BeamNG, the stuff you guys are wanting me to try, I still have a long list, and I'm working through those, and we'll keep working through those. By the way, there's not a set time frame for those. There's not a particular order I'm going in. It's just as I go down through the list and I'm looking at something jumps out at me and go, you know what, I think I'm going to try that, and we give it a try and see what happens. So anyhow, I think it's important to to leave those for you to leave the comments, and I think it's important for us to build this community by conversing with each other through the comments. So there you go. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different than the stuff I normally do. But we hit 1,500 subscribers. We hit 1,500 subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, hit the like button if you would. If you're not a subscriber yet, please, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. I can totally understand if you don't want to. Believe me, I get it. I get it. But those of you that are subscribing, thank you so much. And again, leave any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories down in the comments section. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.